All right, guys, I'm going to give you props on every single fight that I'll be taking. Actually, I'm not going to be taking. I took only 2 bets that I do a cycle parlay of, and this is the last one I did. I didn't do one last week because I was so big on Macy Barber. I was like, Macy Barber's going to destroy this girl. I was like, I'm just going to go all in on Macy Barber. So I didn't really want to do a cycle parlay, but I don't like anyone as much as Macy Barber. Like Macy Barber, I was like, bet the mortgage, put your second child up for adoption type of thing, like Macy Barber's gonna destroy. But a week prior before that, for UFC Qatar, I told you guys to take this parlay right here. And in this parlay, we have Yakayev round 1, Luke Riley to win by KO, and Miktabek Oralby to win by inside the distance. I put $500 on it to win around $4 grand, to win $4 grand. So I won that. I'm gonna give you kind of the same exact bet, but obviously with this week's fighters. But I'm going to go over what I want to go over. I want to go over the fight card, right? On every prop that you should be taking as I just listed it down, right? So let's start first with Jamie Lynn Horth, right? She is fighting Teresa Bleda. What are you going to be taking? I like Teresa Bleda to win this fight. I think the best way for her to win this fight, if you're doing a prop, is to win by decision, right? Because this girl, Jamie Lynn Horth, has never been finished in her career. I think that she's gonna just win a 2-1, kind of not dominantly 2-1, like where the third round is kind of sketchy because Jamie Lynn Horth does have good cardio, but I believe that it's gonna be 2-1. Where is it? Method of victory right here. Teresa Bleda plus 130 to win by the distance, right? To go to decision. I think she's gonna win like that. Next is Alan Frye versus Guilherme Pat. Really didn't want to look at this fight because these guys both kind of suck. I'm not going to watch this fight, right? I'm going to watch this fight because I'm a UFC fan and a junkie, but I'm not going to put any wager on it. If I was going to put a wager on it, it would probably be the under 2.5 or under 1.5 rounds, just because like I want to press my nuts and like, all right, whatever, let's see what this goes. So I'd probably do under 1.5 here. By go under 1.5. That's probably what it is. That's probably the only thing I'll be taking. I'm not gonna be taking a prop on this. I'm like, who cares about this fight, right? There's really nothing that's going on in this fight. Next, we have is Melissa Croden versus Luana Santos. So Melissa Croden is my favorite bet of this week. I love her to win this fight against Luana Santos. I really love her to win this fight versus Santos. I think she's better in the stand up. I think she's a better boxer. I think she's better. She has good clinch, good clinch. She's good in the clinch. She doesn't get taken down while she's in the clinch. She bullies people in the clinch. Luana Santos is not good enough to be moving, not good enough elusivity to be moving around. So I'll be taking Melissa Croden to win by KO. No, I don't want to do that actually. Yeah, KO or decision. Nope, because might as well just do that. Nope. Let's do Melissa Santos to win by KO. Where is that at? I think she should KO. I think third round TKO. I could see it. Where Luana Santos just quits. Melissa Croden she is a finisher. I mean, you saw Tenora Lisboa. She basically quit in that fight, right? Melissa Croden, she puts a pace on people. She brings that Nick Diaz style where she just puts her forehead in you and just destroys you with pure pressure and nice volume. I think Melissa Croden should get the finish over Luana Santos. Luana Santos spreading her ass up for OnlyFans, so why would I be taking her? Next is Steven Asplund versus Sean Sharaf. You have Steven Asplund. He is more dedicated fighter because he is fatter and he's lost a lot of weight. That means something to me. That means he's dedicated to do something. So I'll be taking Steven Asplund to win by KO, TKO. I don't think Sharaf is good enough as a fighter. He trains at a Supreme Couture, but I don't know if he's good enough as a fighter compared to this guy, right? Who is it? Steven Asplund. Next is Neil Magny versus Yaroslav Amasov. This is a very tricky fight. Why is it tricky? Because Amasov is a Bellator fighter, and the Bellator streak hasn't been really going well for the Bellator team, right? You know, they have Pico losing, you have Pitbull losing, Michael Chandler's on a big skid, even though he won his first fight. I think Amasov is getting a fair shake right here. He's getting Neil Magny, who's a gatekeeper of that welterweight division. I think Amasov is better than that gatekeeping status. And the thing about Neil Magny is, of his last like 5 losses or 6 losses, there's only been one decision. So I'm expecting him to get finished in this fight, if anything. And I think that he's going to get he's going to get finished in this fight. So I can basically see it being KO, TKO. Oh, nope, not that one. Win by KO or submission. I think that's a fair bet. Minus 105 from incentive, minus 440 or whatever Amasov is. I think he's going to finish this fight. I mean, Neil Magny gets finished usually, especially later on in his career. So I got to take that. Next, we have Joe Anderson Brito versus Isaac Thomson, right? Yeah, Isaac Thomson is good ground and pound, good wrestler. There's no odds really for this fight, but if I was going to take something, I would be taking the over 1.5 minus 195. I'd probably say this fight's going to go to the decision. Joe Anderson Brito might just be grinded out for. If Isaac Thompson's going to win, it's going to be via grind out wrestling, 12 minutes control. And Brito, he lands bombs, but he really doesn't set up those bombs. And his striking is not that great, like technically, but he has power. But I think that Thompson is good enough. I've seen enough of him where I'm like, okay, this guy's at least aware on the feet of overhands, of long loopy shots. So I like the decision, but they don't have that here. Amanda Lemos versus Gillian Robertson. This fight, I won't touch this fight with a 10-foot pole, right? I can't. How am I supposed to take anything in this fight? But if I was going to take a prop, it would have to be, where is Gillian Robertson via submission? I mean, if you think she's gonna win, the UFC's trying to push her. They like that red hair dye of her, right? They think she's gonna be a next star over there, especially because she's Canadian. They want to bring the Canadian market. Amanda Lemos has a deficiency in grappling. Can Gillian Robertson take down Amanda Lemos? That's the big problem. I don't know if she can take her down, right? But Gillian Robertson, if she takes her down, she should finish the fight. She looks to finish fights every single time she's out there. She is a very good fighter. I have to believe that she's going to go for the submission because Amanda Lemos is very hard to finish via TKO or KO. I think Gillian Robertson would probably get an armbar here, or she has a very good armbar, or she'll probably get most likely an armbar. I'll just say an armbar because I think she's going to get an armbar on her. Next, we have is King Green versus Lance Gibson. I love this fight. I love this fight. Under 2.5 minus 140. Lock. Lance Gibson fought in Bellator, and he was a wrestler, right? This guy can't really take a punch. Like Bobby Green, if he cannot stay on his feet, he's going to get absolutely molested on the ground, right? He's going to get molested on the ground by Lance Gibson. Lance Gibson's not a BJJ guy, really, but in ground and pound, I can see Bobby Green, where his chin is not the greatest, where he just picked this fight up on a couple days' notice. He just wants to get a paycheck, and Lance Gibson will oblige and take him down. If King Green doesn't, or Bobby Green doesn't get him taken, gets taken down, gets flattened on his back, he's going to get ground and pound TKO finish. King Green, Bobby Green, if he stands on the feet, Lance Gibson got dropped by a jab in Bellator, right? So I saw enough right there. I think he trains with AJ McKee and those guys in Long Beach, but I have to say under 2.5. I think that's a great bet. Play also too, Lance Gibson, if he takes him down, the fight's going to be over. I'm telling you, the fight's going to be over if he takes him down. This guy has no jiu-jitsu. Bobby Green on bottom. He doesn't work on it, I guarantee you. And that's basically what it is. Marcus Buchecha versus Canadian Nzechukwu. So this fight's very interesting. I'm taking Marcus Buchecha to win this fight. I think Marcus Buchecha is going to win over Canadian Nzechukwu. And Nzechukwu's fake Adesanya. He's just a fake Adesanya. He thinks he is, where he's like little feints, where he's like looking like this. I'm like, bro, you're not moving your fucking head. You're just moving your eyes. Come on, bro. Like, you're just moving your fucking eyes. We see you. You're still in the center line. You're still in the center line. I see you, buddy. So I think Marcus Buchecha is going to finish him. Canadian Nzechukwu got heel hooked by Walter Walker, who was good at heel hooked, but this guy's like a world champion jiu-jitsu practitioner. So I would believe that he should win this fight via submission. I think that's a good play, especially if he gets the back or if he gets on top. I can see him being choking him out or getting a head and arm choke, right? That's what I believe. Next, we have Costa versus Morgan Charriere. So this fight's going to the distance, right? It's going to the distance. And who's going to win this? I really like Morgan Charriere. I think he's just better everywhere. I don't think Costa can get Charriere down. And I think if Charriere is on top, he's going to just basically stifle Costa's BJJ on bottom. So I have to take Morgan Charriere via decision plus 250. I think that's a very good play right there. I think he's the better all-around fighter. I think strikings, he's the better fighter. I can see Costa probably getting dropped in this fight as well. But I don't know if Morgan Charriere has the finishing qualities. I mean, he took Gabriel Miranda like 4 minutes into the fight before he finished him. So that's basically it. I mean, what else is there to say? Next is Cesar Almeida versus Cezary Oleksiejczuk. Who are you taking in this fight? Who are you taking in this fight? I like Oleksiejczuk better. Cesar Almeida, he looks old. I mean, Abdulrazak Alhassan was giving the business. Roman Kopylov was giving him the business. These guys were like just like out kickboxing him, and Razak Alhassan was outpowering him. And Cesar Oleksiejczuk, he's not as good as his brother, I believe, but he's a good fighter. He has good boxing. I like it, and I'm gonna take him to win in the first round via KO. I like that play as well. Where is it at? Round props. Cesare, yep, plus 240. I like it. I really like it. I really enjoy it. I think that's a good play right there. I think that's a good play. Next is Giga Chikadze versus Kevin Vallejos. I'm taking Giga Chikadze. Kevin Vallejos is not that good. People think because he just lost to Gene Silva barely and took a decision that he's like this good fighter. He's not that good. His takedowns are decent. His boxing is trash. He thinks he's like Ilya Taporia, and he's not. He's not that guy. Maybe he has a good power, decent power, but he's not that type of guy. And against a kickboxer that's rangy, who's has a 4-fight height advantage, and is already a rangy kickboxer, I'm taking Giga Chikadze. I think he's gonna win this fight pretty easily. Going away, honestly, I could see him plus 450 winning by decision. I think that's a very good bet. I think that's a very solid bet. I can't see Kevin Vallejos putting out Giga Chikadze. He's a world champion kickboxer. He's a very good kickboxer. I could probably see Giga Chikadze just outpointing him, trying that liver kick, that Giga kick he has, and then just jabbing him, angles. Kevin Vallejos is really flat-footed. He doesn't really – he's not as good as he thinks he is or his fans thinks he is, right? I don't even know if he has fans, but he's not as good as they think they are, right? Next is – who else is it? It's Brandon Royval versus Manel Kape. Only play of the week is Manel Kape via inside distance. I mean, this is literally the only play you can do. Like how else can you talk about this? I mean, he's gonna finish him. Manel Kape's gonna finish him. He's gonna finish him. Brandon Roy, the hand speed is too much. I'm telling you right now, Brandon Royval, when he fought Kai Kara France, was too slow. And he caught Kai Kara France coming in recklessly. Manel Kape's not that type of fighter. He's gonna finish Brandon Royval probably in round 2 or 3. That's what I actually believe. I think he's just the better fighter. His hands down approach will cause problems to Brandon Royval, who won't see the punches coming. Joshua Van's not even that fast of a fighter at flyweight. If you want to see a fast fighter, it's Manel Kape. Manel Kape is going to blitz this guy, finish him, hurt him badly, make him look good, make him look bad, make him look like, oh, how did this guy beat Brandon Moreno? Is the flyweight division even that good? Do you have to give Manel Kape the title shot over Tyara? That's the questions that we're going to be asking later on. I'm telling you right now, he is a problem. But that is my plays, right? So again, these are 13. Teresa Bleda via decision, under 1.5 for Guilherme Frye. Don't take that fight. Melissa Croden to win by KO TKO. Steven Asplund to win by KO TKO minus 120. Yaroslav Amasov to win inside the distance at minus 105. Joanderson Brito versus Isak Thomson over 1.5 at minus 195. I like the decision in that fight. Gillian Robertson to win by submission plus 200. King Green and Lance Gibson under 2.5. Marcus Buchecha to win by submission at plus 200. Morgan Charriere to win by decision at plus 250. Oleksiejczuk round 1 plus 240. Giga Chikadze plus 450 to win via decision. Manel Kape to win inside the distance at plus 110. Those are like plays that I prefer you guys take, but I'm going to show you my plays that I'm definitely taking, right? I already placed these plays already, so I'm going to tell you which ones I'm taking, right? So right now I have this play right here. I have Yaroslav Amasov to win inside the distance. If he's going to win inside the distance, it's versus Neil Magny, who's gotten finished 4 of his last 5 times as in losses. I'm going to take Amasov to get the finish right here at plus 100. Then I'm going to take Melissa Croden to win at plus 450 via KO TKO. I think she'll get the job done easily. I think she's the better fighter. I think that the volume and pace will be a problem for Luana Santos. And I'm taking Giga Chikadze at plus 250. I mean, why take the plus 450 decision when I think he's already going to win and they're giving me great odds at plus 250? I'll take it. It's $500 to win $18,000. Yeah, that's a steal, right? Next, we have, this is the one that's more safe, but I like it as well. I like it a lot. Let's take Melissa Croden to win in round 3 or by decision. Again, if she doesn't get the KO, she'll win the fight and she'll win 29-20 to 30-27 decision-wise. Under 2.5 in the Bobby Green versus Lance Gibson fight. You need to be taking that. I'm telling you, that is a great. That's a win. That's a win. Bobby Green is gonna jab this guy's face off if it stays on the feet. Go what? You know, and then punch him. 1-1-2, 1-2, 1-2-2. Like he has some nice combinations. Bobby Green's a good boxer. They're gonna go under 2.5, especially if it goes on the ground, because Lance Gibson's gonna TKO him, ground and pound. That's what he's going to do. Emmanuel Kape to win inside the distance. I love that play. Too fast, too quick, too elusive, too much speed. Just a better fighter. You have to take these plays. That's the one I'm taking. So I have $500 to win. What is it? 4,500. Then $500 to win 18 grand on the other play. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe. Thank you.